Fala galera, beleza? Começando aqui mais um vídeo de Red Dead, da continuação nessa série. Ai, tipo assim, aqui é o meu controle. Não tem... Que azar, tem que dar... Não, eu perdi, deixei ligado e tal. Daí tem que estar bem agora o negócio do controle, bem agora. Que azar. Tá conectado assim, meu PS4 tá doido, gente. Tá, meu PS4 tá um pouquinho doido. Da continuação bem legal nessa série. Se inscreve, compartilha, deixa o like, ativa o sininho. Gente, acho que tá também velho por reflexo. Não sei se vai aparecer no vídeo, mas ó, quem editou tá falando velho pelo reflexo. 90%, gente, por que não tá aparecendo nenhuma cutscene? E aí, Mr. Arthur Morgan. Tá. Vamos dar continuação, acho que eu vou fazer a do Pearson, né? Acho que é Pearson, né? Ou é Pearson? É Pearson. Ah, que não dá pra pegar. Acabou aqui.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way.
Legal,
How are you holding up, Charles?
ele dá
I'm okay.
coisa e tal.
Apart from this
E
hand.
eu acho que ele ia morrer de fome.
Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Oh, sure, hope
Essas
I
coisinhas
can.
assim, é
Never
muito
really got
engraçado.
the hang of it.
Tipo,
You'll be fine.
o Pearson tava dando uns meio surtidos.
You reckon we're gonna
Eles
find
comeram, eu
something to
acho que
kill
ele
that
ia
ain't
morrer
no
de fome.
Driscoll?
Muito engraçado.
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed.
Eu acho.
We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater,
Arthur.
getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
Ah,
I didn't mean it like that, just-
Tá quieto, tá?
A lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Sai, você quer acelerar? Eu tenho que seguir.
There's some patches of grass here.
Não pode esconder.
This is good.
Bom mesmo, né? Eu tô fazendo lá na neve.
Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Como assim eles não se mexem, sabe?
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Como é que você
Hey
vê
there.
nas legendas? Pai,
Careful.
assim tocar o aço e for lá da arma, que a arma tem mais de quilômetros.
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not?
Tá,
Let's walk it from here.
tá.
You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse.
Ah, pensei
The
que você
gun
ia
will scare
falar.
everything around.
Eu ia pegar, só que o jogo me deixou. Para de piscar. Cara, você ia ficar...
Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
Caça viados. É veados. Veados. É veados. Tá? Caça veados.
I think so. Maybe not.
Como é que eu vou rosto?
Focus.
Ah. Cadê o rosto?
Easier in the snow, but once
Acho
you
que
get your
essa
eye in,
pedra.
you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass in the woods.
Tá, e agora? Ah, até que esse pegadinho no chão é mais fácil. Ali.
Down there. You see him? Are you ready? Good shot.
Mano, eu tô muito perdido. Eu quero também jogo, vários jogos, né, que você tem que mirar, eu fiquei bom. Aham, caça mais um viado. O só eles pegam essa caça desse aqui. Sei lá. Um já foi. Ali mais um. Você quer mirar,
Watch
Walter?
yourself, Arthur, or we'll scare them all off.
Walter não mirava, porque ele estava perto da uma árvore e pediu o guarda completar a missão. Sai daqui, Charles. Bateu em mim. Charles é um doidão. Rapaz. Nossa, mirou ali, né?
You just wounded it. Better go put it out of its misery.
Ali não tá caído? Que é ter essa flecha? Agora tá aqui. Sumiu. Deixa eu ver se respondeu.
Well,
Eita!
dead now.
Okay, that'll do it. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Tá. Leal de cauda branca. Não tem cauda branca? Ah, só parte baixo. Sei lá. Ô cavalo, seria legal você apertar o passo. Ah, aqui ó. A gente deixa em comentário o nome do nosso cavalo, tá? Colocar.
That should do it, boy.
Consequências.
Yeah.
Aí o Charles.
Ready to head back when you are.
Sure.
Você ainda não
Just need to
foi, mas
finish
você
up
é
here.
o Charles. O cara tá machucado, né? Ele não tá feliz, o cara tá machucado, ele não seria rápido igual a adaptação.
Come on then. Let's head back.
Seria legal se fosse. Agora como já coisou, seria legal aparecer ali a rotina no GPS pra menino esperar esse problema aqui.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
É mais fácil que eu não tô atirando em mim.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Se ela estiver mudando, é
Soon.
entendeu?
People are still
Okay,
weak,
good spot.
and you've
Então,
seen how
nossa
snowed
vaca
in those
mudou.
wagons are. They
Acho que
ain't
só
going
tô com
nowhere
sorte.
until we
E
get
se eu
some more
mudar?
thaw.
Vai ficar ruim.
You're probably right.
Já que isso aqui é bom.
And even if we do
Eu
get
tô
off
ocupada
here,
de ciar.
what then? We still have a big price on our
Ou
heads.
vocês então com
This is a
sorte,
big country.
ou vocês.
We'll find
Ou
somewhere to
essa sorte tá
lie low.
acabando. Não tem
Dutch
essa
and
sorte tá
Jose will
mudando.
have a plan.
Futebol, entendeu? Acho que essa sorte tá começando. Alguma coisa
You
assim.
notice how
Dá um
Pearson's
palpite,
had a
sabe?
bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
Também não, né?
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
Entendeu, cara? Ela
So what do we
tem
do
tudo,
with her?
a vida.
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see.
50% da vida.
She might
Tudo
have
que
family
acontece,
somewhere.
sei lá, tudo
So it was
falando.
O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah.
Tiro e jogado no
Last
lixo,
thing we was
fogo.
expecting.
Entendeu, cara?
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them?
Feito
I
tudo
suppose.
isso, cara.
Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
É motivo, né?
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches.
Tem
Their
aí.
leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way.
É, eu
Proper
tenho, né?
blood feud.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
Os caras devia
Must
ter
be
uma
real
carroça.
hungry.
Tinha carroça
Stay well
dessas
back.
coisas, a gente podia
Spring
pôr
storms
outro
like this
pra
are the
levar
worst
os
for
animais
animals that
dele.
sleep all winter.
Muito café. Come on, Charles, please.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Charles, se for mais rápido, eles são burros para conseguir verificar isso antes, tá? Se esse caminho for mais rápido. Yuri,
It's okay.
calma aí, cavalinho. Calma, fica calma. Não
We ain't
acabou,
never
não.
talked that much, you and me.
Puta que lá que vai ter que ter.
How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this.
Muito isso.
Blackwater mess.
Causing Blackwater.
Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. Oh, watch it. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right. Ha!
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys! Good work. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Oh, and thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well! What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Ah, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one, did you? Dumped on the floor there. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Descobrimos mais alguma coisa, gente. As consequências da gênese. Esse foi o vídeo, gente. Se inscreve, deixa o like, compartilha, ativa o sininho. E esse é o vídeo. Tchau!